Hi, friends. I'm Dave Barkalow, pastor at Fort Walton Beach First United Methodist, and welcome to the Pastor's Study, our daily devotional to help us set our minds on the things of God. Right now, we are walking through the Sermon on the Mount, these very important chapters, because this is probably the longest extended teaching that Jesus gives. And so it really gives us a good sense of what the gospel is about, what Jesus is trying to teach us in these chapters. And at the heart of these chapters is what we call the Lord's Prayer. And so to pray, and to pray the way Jesus teaches us to pray is incredibly important. We're taking that prayer line by line, and today we are in Matthew chapter 6, verse 11, where Jesus says, "Give us today our daily bread." Now, a lot of people have written about this. There are a lot of different ideas about what Jesus means here. My guess is Jesus kind of means all these ideas. Wrapped up in these very simple statements are huge ideas. Of course, to anyone hearing this in Jesus' time, bread was what most people lived on. That was what most people ate. And the people that Jesus was preaching to, they were not rich people. They did not have fancy banquets for the most part. They didn't have lavish food. Most of the people listening to Jesus were poor. And as such, literally daily, they ate bread. That was the thing that they mainly subsisted on. So for Jesus to say, "Give us our daily bread," is a prayer of trust. Give us today what we need today. No more, no less. And the thing I love about this is that Jesus says, "Give us today our daily bread." And Jesus doesn't say, "Give me today my daily bread." Rather, Jesus is bringing everyone together in this prayer request. Give us our daily bread. This community that Jesus is literally speaking into existence in this sermon. Us together. Give us our daily bread. And this opens up just all kinds of opportunities for God to do this, right? He can provide it miraculously, like he will at the feeding of the 5,000, or he can provide it through each other. If I have enough bread for today and tomorrow and the next day, well, that means I'm actually free to help out someone who doesn't have their daily bread today. So by praying, "Give us our daily bread," we're not only are we asking for God to work to give us what we need, we're actually saying, and God, you can use me to make this happen. You put me to your work of your kingdom coming, of your will being done on earth as it is in heaven. And I only need my daily bread too. So I can be a tool if I have extra to help us, the community that Jesus is speaking here. And of course, we remember all the images in the Bible about bread, about how God fed the Israelites as they wandered in the wilderness daily with manna and provided from them daily from heaven. And of course, we can't hear the word bread, knowing that this prayer early on is uttered by the early church because Jesus taught it to them with the coming together and the breaking of the bread, the drinking of the cup in Holy Communion. That there's something special about the word bread for us as Christians. That it means something about God sustaining us daily. Friends, my prayer is today that God will sustain you, that you will feel the support of your God who gives you your daily bread, and also that you would feel the support of this community. If you have need, if you need encouragement, if you need prayer, know that we are available here at the church. Remember, I love you. Take care of yourselves and shine the light of Christ.